BECE 2024 Maths Paper 1, Question 1. My question 1 may be different from your question 1, but in all, we wrote the same question. Madam Nancy wants to know which of the teachers in her school is liked best by most of the students. Which of the following method is most suitable for collecting the data? Questionnaire will do. A hawker is carrying a basket load of 3 types of fruit: oranges, mangoes, and pears. If 2/5 of the fruits are oranges and 6/25 mangoes, what percentage of the fruits are pears? So if you add a percentage of pear to that of the orange to that of the mangoes, you should get 1. So P plus LCM here is 25. 5 goes here 5 times 2, 10. 25 goes into 25 once times 6, 6. So that will give us P plus 16/25 is equal to 1. So P will be equal to 1 minus 16/25. So let's take the LCM as 100 because we want it in percentage. So the LCM is 100. Not the LCM is 100, but we are making it to have a denominator of 100. So 1 goes into 100 how many times? 100 times 100 minus 25 goes into 100 how many times? 4. 4 times 16. That will give you 64. So 100 minus 64 will be 36. So you have 36/100 or 36%. So the correct answer is option C. Now let's look at question number 3. The cost of 3 items at the shop are Ghana cedis 72,105 Ghana cedis and 216 Ghana cedis. If a customer bought all the 3 items and received a change of 107, how much did he initially give the shopkeeper? So we can add all of these. We add all of these and see what we'll get. Then we can also add this to it to know the final amount or to know the money he gave. So I'm going to add 1,105 to 216 to 107, then to 72. So this will give me 9. 2 plus 7 is 9 plus 6, 15 plus 5, 20. 0 carry 2. 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 2, 10. So 0 carry 1. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5. So 1,500 Ghana cedis. That is what he gave to the shopkeeper. In the diagram, P and Q are 2 sets and U is the universal set. Use the information to answer question 4 and 5. Find P intersection Q. P intersection Q are all the elements here. C, D, and E. How many members are in set Q? 1, 2, 3. Amadou walked to a point such that he is always the same distance from 2 villages, P and Q. Which of the following best describe the locus of Amadou? So 2 villages, P and Q, always the same distance. Then that must be the perpendicular bisector. So when Amadou is at any point on this line, it will be the same distance from P and Q. So perpendicular bisector of line PQ. That's the correct answer. Option A. The locus of point equidistant from a fixed point is called. So the fixed point is the center. So the answer is A. Question number 8. An example of a quantitative data is length. The area of a rectangle is 18 centimeters square. If the width is 2 centimeters, we have to find the perimeter. We know area is length times width. So when we divide through by 2, we can find the length, which is 9 centimeters. The width is 2 centimeters. We can find the perimeter, 2 times width plus 2 times length. That will give us 4 plus 18, which is 22 centimeters. There are 15 white and 25 black identical balls in a box. If a ball is selected at random from the box, we have to find the probability that it is white. So total number of ball is 40. The number of white ball is 15. So probability of white ball will be 15 over 40, which is 3 over 8. We have to simplify this expression, 27 exponent m plus 1 over 3 exponent m plus 2. So this will give us 3 exponent 3 or exponent m plus 1. So that will give us 3 exponent 3 m plus 3. We subtract it from m plus 2. Subtract m plus 2 from it, and that will give us 3m minus m is 2m, and 3 plus negative 2 is 1. So the correct answer is C. A bus departed from Elmina at 9:15 p.m. and arrived in Accra at 2:45 a.m. the next day. How long did the journey take? So how long from 2:45 to from 9:15 to 2:45 a.m.? So there are so many ways you can do this. So we can begin calculating from 9:15 to 10:15 to 11:15 to 12:15 and then eventually up to 2:45 a.m. So from 11:15 p.m. we get to 12:15 a.m. Then we get to 1:15 a.m. 2:15 a.m. How many hours? Plus 30 minutes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours plus 30 minutes. So that would be 5 hours, 30 minutes journey. So the correct answer here is option D. A fair coin and a fair die are rolled together once. Find the probability of obtaining a tail and an odd number. So the coin has this sample space, tail and head, and the die will have the sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the number of sample space for the experiment will be tail 1, tail 2 up to tail 6, and head 1, head 2 up to head 6. And the number of tail odd number, tail and a odd number, we have 3, and that will give us 3 over 12, which is 1. Question number 14 is here. The diagram shows the graph of a linear relation of the form y equal mx plus c. Use the graph to answer questions 14 and 15. Find the slope of the relation. So you can find the slope using this change here up to here over this. So from negative 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 over 1, 2. Negative 4 because we move downwards along the y. Then we have 1, 2. negative 4 over 2. That will be equal to negative 2. So the slope is negative 2. So the equation of the relation, we see the y-intercept here. So the c is equal to 3. So the equation will be y equal negative 2x plus c. C is 3. So the correct answer is option A. Question number 16. Number of oranges are shared among 50 students and each got 15 oranges. If the same number of oranges are shared equally among 30 students, how many will each student get? So the total number of orange shared n will be equal to 15 times 70, which is 750. Now let's divide 750 by 30, and this will give us 25. So each will get 25. Andrews drew 3 lines such that the length of the first one is 10 centimeters, the second is 15 centimeters longer than the first one, and the third is 9 centimeters less than the second. Find the length of the third line. So the first one is 10 centimeters, the second one is 15 centimeters longer, so that will be 25 centimeters. Then the third one is 9 centimeters less than the second one, so that will be 25 minus 9, not 10 minus 9, 25 minus 9, and that will give us 16 centimeters, not 14, 16 centimeters. A storybook contains 50 pages. If a student reads 10 pages per hour, find the relationship between the number of unread pages and time t. So the highest number here is 50, so it will start from 50 and the slope will come down. So you see that it will have a negative slope, and the rate at which it is reducing is 10. So negative 10 per pages. So that will give us n equal 50 minus 10t, or negative 10t plus 50. Question number 19. In a diagram, PQR, angle PQR is 30, and angle a line segment QR is 5 centimeters. We are supposed to find the length of PQ when sine 30 is half. So sine 30 will be equal to opposite over hypotenuse, which is PQ. The opposite is 5 centimeters over PQ. We can cross multiply 1 times PQ and 2 times 5, and that will give us PQ to be 10 centimeters. So the inequality here, we have to find the truth set. How do we do that? So the inequality 2x minus 4. So we first of all group like terms. So negative 4 minus negative 6 equal 3x minus 2x. So x will be greater than negative 10. X is greater than negative 10. So the correct answer is option D. Evaluate square root of 75 plus root 18 minus root 23. What is the answer? So you simplify to obtain 2 root 3 plus 3 root 2. 22. One of the factors of the expression is 4m minus 8. Find the other factor. So the other factor will be m plus 3. Given the vectors 5, negative 1, negative 4, 2. Find 2m plus n. So you simplify to obtain option B. An article which cost 600 Ghana cedis was sold at a discount of 10%. Find the selling price. So subtract the discount from the cost price and you get 540. Option C. Question 25. Mensa packed 1,800 apples into a number of boxes. If each box contained 120 apples, how many boxes were fully packed? So divide to obtain 15. Find the interest on 400 Ghana cedis for 2 years at 10% simple interest per annum. The interest is 80 Ghana cedis. Question number 27. Zalia and Amina shared an amount of money in the ratio 2:5. If Amina had 150 more than Zalia, how much did they share? So the difference between their share will be 150. So Amina's share will be 5 over the total ratio. So let X be the amount shared. So now the difference should give us 150. So when we solve for X, we are supposed to get X to be equal to 3 go here 50 times 7. That will give us 350. So let's share 350. We have to find the image of the point negative 35 when it is rotated through 360 degrees about the origin. So it will come back to the original point. So that will be negative 35. Negative 35. When you rotate through an angle of 360 degrees, you come back to where you start from. So our correct answer will be option A. A bag of rice weighs 2 kg. So the correct answer is option A. A bag of rice weighs 2 kg. If the empty bag weighs 150 grams, find the weight of the rice. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So it means 2 kg will be 2000 grams. So we subtract 150 grams from 2000 and that will give us 1850 grams. Then we have to convert back to kilograms by dividing through by 1000 and that will give us 1.850 kilograms. So the weight of the rice is 1.850 kilograms. Make M the subject of the relation 1 over M equal 1 over P plus 1 over R. So we multiply through by the LCM, which is MPR. LCM MPR. Multiply each of the terms by MPR. So this will give us MPR times this times this. So we cancel out, we cancel out, we cancel out. We are left with PR equal MR plus MP. Factor M into brackets R plus P or P plus R. So divide through by R plus P. So the correct answer will be option B. 2 brands of air conditioners S and T cost 3,000 Ghana cedis and 4,000 Ghana cedis respectively. The company budgeted 20,000 to buy air conditioners. If the company bought 5 units of brand S instead of brand T, how much did it save? So 5 units of brand S will be 5 times 4,000, 3 times 5,000. So the savings will be the difference, which is 5,000 Ghana cedis, and that is option A. The frog lives in such a way that its distance in meters from its starting position after each leap is given by 4, 7, 10. So we have to find its distance from the starting position after the 10th leap. So we realize that the difference is 3, 3. So we keep adding 3, 3. 3, 3. So we add 3 until we get to the 10th leap. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But there's no 30 here. It tells you that we have done a mistake somewhere. Where did we do the mistake? 19 plus 3 is 22. 22 plus 3 is supposed to be 25, not 23. So that is where we did a mistake. So we're supposed to get 25 here, 28 plus 3, we get 31. So the correct answer is option A. Which of the following is an example of quantitative data? You saw that already. If the gradient of a straight line is 0, then the line is a horizontal line. The point -3, -2, 3 is translated by the vector to a point R. Find the coordinates, so we add the translation vector, and that will give us -2 plus -1, so that will be -3, 6. So R will have coordinate -3, 6. Option A. So we have the diagram. We have to find the value of the angle marked X. So we have to introduce a parallel line that is parallel to line PQ and ST. So we know that this angle will be 35 because of corresponding angles. Co-interior angles must add up to 180, so this will be 40 degrees. Now angle at a point should give us 360 degrees. So when we add X to 40 and 35, we should get 360 degrees. So 75 plus X should be equal to 360. X will be 360 minus 75, and that should give us 285 degrees. So the correct answer here should be option C, 285 degrees. If the bearing of Q from P is 120, find the bearing of P from Q. So back bearing, just add 180 to 120, and that will give you 300 degrees. Or you can still draw the diagram. Bearing of P from Q. The bearing of Q from P is 120, so that will be 30 plus 90. This will be 30. 270 plus 30 will give you 300. Bearing of P from Q should be 300 degrees. So the correct answer should be option D, 300 degrees. Option D. So you have two approaches that you can use here. Question 37, we have to find the mode. The table shows the results when a student toss a die many times. Use the information to answer questions 37, 38. So the mode is the number on the die with the highest frequency. And the number on the die that has the highest frequency is 6. Because 6 is having 5 frequencies. So the correct answer is 6. How many times did the student throw the die? So that will be the number of times or the frequency. So we add all the frequencies. 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5. That should give us what? Let's add it and see. 4 plus 2 plus 3. So 4 plus 3 will give us 7, plus 3 will give us 10, plus 2 will give us 12, plus 3 will give us 15, plus 5 will give us 20. So the correct answer is supposed to be option C, which is 20 times. That is the number of times the die is tossed. So just add all of them and equate and That will give us 20. So the correct answer is C. Correct answer is C. We have to simplify this thing here. So 3x minus 2 into bracket 3 plus 2x plus x into bracket 2x plus 4. When we simplify this, what do we get? Let's expand first. So that will give us 6. That will give us negative 4x. That will give us positive 4x and positive 2x squared plus 4x. So we add the x, but we can first cancel the 4x and the negative 4x. So we are left with 3x minus 6 plus 2x squared, or 2x squared plus 3x minus 6, which is option A. Araba is 3 years younger than her sister. If the sum of their ages is 17 years, find Araba's age. So let Araba's sister's age be x years. Then Araba's age will be x minus 3 since she is 3 years younger. X minus 3. So when we add their ages, we are supposed to get 17. So x plus x minus 3 should be equal to 17. So this means 2x will be equal to 17 plus 3. So 2x will be equal to 20. Divided through by 2, we get x to be equal to 10. So 3 years less than 10 will be 7 years. So Araba's age will be 7 years.